Hey everybody, welcome to the Q103 studios. I'm joined by the too bizarre,
Aloha.
Mark Beltzman. And you are now, I guess we can say, a recent Maui resident.
Yes, I'm living here full time now. Very excited.
Have you found your favorite tree?
I found my office, which is a picnic table right across from the ABC store in Cam 1.
You know what's so funny is you say that here and it's such an innocent picture.
Yeah.
You say you found your office on a park bench beside an ABC store where you're from in California. They're
Yeah.
like, oh man, what's wrong with your life?
No, you'd be surprised because I've been posting pictures of this is my office, and everybody's like, "When can I come?" There's no clutter on your desk.
Oh, I know. But that's just it, too, because we were talking earlier on the air about mind clutter.
Mm-hmm.
And you do something, improv, that you say basically makes you a better person.
Yeah, it teaches you to get out of your own way, to eliminate self, be more present, make your partner look good, you look twice as good, be in the moment, um, be honest, truthful, and real, be more authentic. And when you're more authentic, then you're more yourself, and that's when we grow as human beings. And that makes you a better spouse, it makes you a better parent, makes you a better coworker, and those are really great ways to evolve as a human being. It'll increase your productivity, it'll increase your bank account, it'll increase your fun level, and that's the most important thing.
I mean, are we just too jaded these days?
No, it's not jaded, it's just we're all caught up in this hamster wheel of trying to make rent and pay bills and keep our spouses happy and, make sure you're a good parent, and we get caught up in thinking too much. And I always say, when you think, you're effed.
True.
And we just we get into this abyss, and we hide out in a sinkhole of thought. And when you can replace thinking with listening, then you're simply being more present, and you're reacting instead of just trying to figure out what to do. Acting is reacting, and you can't react honestly, authentically, unless you're listening. And so when we replace thinking with listening, we have more ability to be all of those things.
You know, here's the thing. We've increasingly become a society that doesn't listen. You know, it seems like, and this is kind of the interesting difference between comedy. So stand-up comedy, you kind of got a script. You know exactly how you're going to say the words, how, where your punchline is, where your setup is.
Yeah.
And it seems like when people talk to each other, that's kind of what conversations are now, is everybody waiting for their turn versus actually having a two-way conversation. But improv completely destroys that model, doesn't it?
There's give and take, in any improv scene, and that allows you to listen, and that's what we were just talking about. Acting is reacting, and so you want to be really present to what other people are saying, because that's how we learn. That's how things are passed down from generation to generation, and that's we read these books from biographies of famous people who understood this methodology of living a life very successfully. There's a great, Jack Canfield wrote a book called The Success Principles, and in it he talks about his mentor was this entrepreneur from Illinois named W. Clement Stone. And W. Clement Stone lived his entire life under the premise that the world was conspiring in his favor. And that just blows my mind. That just excites me to no end, because we all live our lives like the world is against us.
Yeah.
And it's not. The universe wants you to win. And that's why I was talking about my book, my favorite book, and not my book. I want to write a book, but that's another story. My favorite book is Asking It Is Given by Jerry Nestor Hicks. And it's all about law of attraction and what you are, creative source energy, and you create every moment of every day, whether you know it or not, whether it's in the positive or the negative. And the more you can gear your thoughts towards creating something positive, then you feel better about yourself and you're more productive.
Well, okay, let's say if I'm a person that I've never done this before, and I'm just going to try it out. So I show up, and here's Dr. Mark and his improvisational improving life skills. What's some of the stuff that you're going to do with that person?
Oh, we're going to play some improv games. We're going to get you out of your head. We're going to get you a little bit out of your comfort zone because that's where growth takes place. We're going to get you to interact with people and learn to trust complete strangers, and then you're going to build relationships with people that you never met before. And when you can successfully build strong relationships with people who are strangers, that's only going to benefit you to increase and build and strengthen the relationships you have with people that you love.
Now, would you say improv, at least having some sort of improv chops yourself, is actually better for making new friends?
Oh, absolutely. It just teaches you to be more comfortable in your own body and to be more authentic so that you can honestly, say things that you might normally keep to yourself. And you'd be surprised on how people react to you bringing your truth to any given moment or situation in life. People want to hear your truth. They want to hear your authenticity, yet we hide behind these, walls of insecurity and fear. And improv helps you eliminate those things, to step out in front of that wall and to just really enjoy yourself. One of the things that I teach and I love, philosophy of life that I have, is figure out what's working and do more of it instead of trying to change and fix what's wrong. How do you know the difference between them? One makes you smile and one doesn't. We're all born with an internal mechanism that tells us. And so the more you can, like if 1% of your life is working and 99% is not, we all focus on the 99% because we're trying to fix it so it's better. If you focus on that 1%, that makes you smile. And the more you focus on that and do more of it, that percentage is going to grow. And eventually you're going to reverse it so that 99% of your life is working and 1% isn't. And then you're not going to worry about that, because most of the stuff that isn't working, you'll find out that either you don't need or it'll fix itself.
Wow. So improv is kind of spiritual, huh?
It is. It's just life lessons. It's stuff you should be doing anyways.
I feel like it should
Very
be
spiritual.
It's one of those things too. It's because like when people think of improv, they think of very controlled improv, like whose line is it anyway, or something like that. But that's not exactly what it is, huh?
No, it's just being in the moment, taking care of your partner. If you make your partner look good, you look twice as good. So what we want to do in life and in improv is replace all of your wants, needs, and desires with your partner's wants, needs, and desires. And if you're both doing that, then you're serving each other, which means you're serving the scene. And when you're serving the scene instead of yourself, then the scenes literally write themselves. You don't have to come up with anything.
Oh, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I buy chocolate every 28 days. But that's just it, though.
We want to get you all to come down and check out what we're doing.
Yeah,
so you can come to the drop-ins. There's one on Sunday nights from 6:30 to 9:30 at the Synagogue in Kihei. There's another one on Wednesday nights at Heritage Hall up in Paia at 401 Baldwin. And they're both $15, 6:30 to 9:30. And I'm starting a 6-week course.
That's what I wanted to ask about.
Oh,
the
thanks.
master class.
Yes, it is a class teaching the foundation and the principles of improvisation. It starts this Monday, November 18th from 6:30 to 9:30 at Heritage Hall. And it's 6 consecutive Mondays in a row. It's $360, but if you call within the next 24 to 48 hours before midnight tomorrow night, I'll give you a $65 discount and you get it for $295. And if you're really interested in taking the course and can't afford that, email us at mauiimprov@hotmail.com and we'll find a solution to help you accomplish that.
Wow. And then I guess if anybody has any questions, they can just find you somewhere out in the great ethos of the universe.
Social media, I'm all over the place. I have Twitter at Mark Beltzman, Instagrams at Mark Beltzman, Facebook, I have Mark Beltzman, The Art of Allowing Improv Facebook page, Two Bizarre Facebook page. So I'm all over social media. You can find me anywhere. And I would love to hear from you. I'd love to meet you, and I'd love for you to come check out what we're doing. It'll help you. It will help you evolve as a human being, as an artist, and even if you're not interested in acting or music, it'll still help you become a better human being.
Yeah, and for all of your old friends in LA, I guess they could go to the beach, maybe look at about 10:30 and yell, "Mark!" and hope it reaches us.
Eventually.
But that's just it, though. A lot of stuff, when it comes here to the islands, people kind of hoard it and put it away. And I'm really proud that you're coming over here and you're like, nah, man, let me give all these gifts out. And
thank you.
It's a really cool gift, though.
Yeah, it is. It's a gift to yourself. So come give it to you.
Okay. Wow, I'm going to give it to me later tonight, too.
Wait, that's a different thing
That's a
altogether.
different thing. All right. So,
Dirty minds.
Mark, thanks for coming by the studio today.
Shaggy, it was really good.
Check out the Two Bazaar, and also get signed up for his classes, too. That's MauiImprov at hotmail.com.
Yep.
Till next time.